Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network tonight from a very loud Eaton High School gymnasium. It's the visiting Brush Beat Diggers against the Eaton Reds. I'm John Beltran. All right, it just didn't get as loud there. And now the Beat Diggers enter this game with a 5-3 Patriot League record, 9-8 overall. And the Reds are 6-2 in Patriot League play and 13-4 on the season. Beat Digger starting lineup brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. Check them out today, Equitable Savings and Loan. Robert Gonzalez, Cesar Hinojos, Mark Lopez, Ivan Cardenas, and Kyle Wellen will set the Eaton lineup wearing their home whites. Tip is controlled by Eaton. Tip brought to you by Buildings by Design, the very best in the business. On the outside right with the basketball is Zach Grable. Now kicks it back out to Jordan Sidwell. At the top now for Walker Martin. He'll be playing basketball at Arkansas next season. He's a senior, obviously. On the outside left is Jaden Stone. Stone back on the right here to Zach Grable. Grable takes a long three, and that hits the bottom of the glass. But it's rebounded here over there by Jaden Stone. They'll reset, and then the ball is lost. The Beat Diggers pick up the basketball. Here's Ivan Cardenas into the front court. Right baseline, Gonzalez. Wide open 15-footer. He threw up an air ball. But Lopez grabs it for Brush, and Hinojos scores. Cesar Hinojos scores in the left wing. The Beat Diggers now lead 2-0 in the early going. On the outside right is Sidwell. Sidwell in the lane, kicks it back out to Grable. Now straight away, here is Walker Martin. Martin with the basketball, dribbling to his right. He's going to hand it off over there to Jaden Stone. In the left corner, Sidwell backs it out to Grable. Check that. That is Matt Paris into the game. Now on the outside left, they'll just spread it out here. 2-0 Brush. 6.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Zach Grable at the top against Hinojos. Dribbles by Hinojos, backs up. Now right corner, three is up, and that is short. And Mark Lopez went for the rebound. The putback is up and in a foul. Matt Paris scores. Martin missed the shot. Check it. Instead, it's Sidwell scoring, and it's tied at 2 as the Beat Diggers commit the first foul of the game. And that was on Cesar Hinojos. And now the free throw to be attempted here by Jordan Sidwell. That's up, and that's back rimmed. And the rebound to Hinojos. That's already a second. Out of the pack, here come the Beat Diggers into the front court. 6:14 to go in the opening quarter, and we are deadlocked at 2. And the top for Ivan with the basketball. Now on the left side, Gonzalez over to Lopez straight away. Lost it, got it back to Ivan Cardenas. Right baseline, here's Hinojos, double team. And he fades, has this inside pass, intercepted. The Beat Diggers commit the turnover. Here's the long pass to Sidwell, back out to Grable at the free throw line, lost control. Ball is loose near midcourt. Hinojos goes diving for the basketball, and then he's going to be tied up. Possession arrow to Brush. That's great defense by the Beat Diggers. Tremendous defense by Brush. Beat Digger basketball here, 5:43 to go in the first quarter. And to trigger it in is Mark Lopez. Lopez on the outside right to Gonzalez. Now right baseline. Hinojos lost control, and it's out of bounds. The Beat Diggers commit their second turnover. 5:32 to go in the opening quarter. Got off to a slow start here, just trying to settle some technical issues, and we are tied at 2 here in Eaton. A big game for the Beat Diggers considering they had a 3-game losing streak not too long ago. Here in the right corner with the basketball is Jaden Stone. Now on the high left with the basketball, dribbling left to the lane. Now back out to Sidwell. Sidwell straight away. Here's Will Grable now for Eaton. Will Grable backs up. Boy, they're taking their time just to get off a shot. Maintaining the dribble here and stripped is Walker Martin. Here's Hinojos. Hinojos all the way, lays it up, and he missed it. Oh boy, the rebound is into the hands of Zach Grable. Long pass down low. The putback is up and missed, in a foul on the little alley-oop to Will Grable. As Eaton committed their third turnover, the B-Diggers commit their second foul. And that should be on the shot here in the opening half in the first quarter. And the foul is committed by Mark Lopez, his first. And into the game is Mitch Haythorne, averaging 14.6 points a game for Jordan Sidwell. Now to trigger it in on the right side is Grable. Grable against Welland. Swings it cross court to Haythorne. Down low in the lane and forcing up a shot. That should be a tie-up as Hinojos stuffed Walker Martin. Possession arrow stays with Eaton. Choppy start here, even for me. 2-2 with 4:38 to go here. And the opening quarter, straight away with the basketball is Haythorne in the lane, trapped. Swings it left corner, three. That's going to be off the back of the rim. Hinojos grabs the rebound. It's missed by Will Grable. Hinojos across the timeline. Bounce pass in the high left. Is taken over there by Cadena. Swings it cross court. Gonzalez. Right wing three is up, and that's off the right side of the rim. And it's chased down in the corner by Jaden Stone. His second rebound nearly tied up. And now the ball is off of Stone, out of bounds, forced by Gonzalez. Oh, man, what a defensive play for Brush. I mean, they're doing everything right now defensively. They just have to convert on the offensive end. Aiden Gutierrez is into the game for the B-Diggers. There's the baseball pass into Shelton. Shelton near the top with the basketball. On the left side to Gonzalez. Now Caden Kastrup into the game. Lobs it down low, and there's a traveling violation. That is a travel against the B-Diggers. The B-Diggers with 3 turnovers in the game. Coming the other way are the Eaton Reds. With the basketball at the top here. Engineering the offense is Walker Martin. He's had his struggles in the early going. Dribbling right of the lane. Now right corner. Faking the three over there is Grable. Dribbling to his left. Kicks it back out in the corner. That's from Zach to Will. Will, baseball pass down low. Triple team to Martin. His shot is stuffed out of there by Gonzalez. Gonzalez bounce pass to Kastrup. Kastrup all the way lays it up, and he missed it. An easy layup, and the rebound is pulled away by Will Grable. Quickly coming the other way. The inside pass off Walker Martin, out of bounds. And the Reds now have committed their 5th turnover here. In the opening quarter. Brushes pressure to the backcourt. Braxton Shelton into the game. Tied at 2 with 3:20 to go. And the ball is poked out of bounds at midcourt by Jaden Stone. And the B-Diggers to throw it in 3/4 court. Shelton gets it into Hinojos. Hinojos at the top, looking to his left, maintains the dribble. Baseball pass inside Gonzalez, 6-foot turnaround, left it short. And he went for the rebound, but instead it's grabbed by Jaden Stone. Stone out of the pack with a basketball on the high right, 3:05 to go in the first. Very low scoring here in this boys game from Eaton High School. Deadlocked at 2. Just across the timeline is Zach Grable. He gets a pick, dribbling to his left, backs up, swings it right side over to Haythorne, averaging 14 points a game this season. His floater's up and no good. And Caden Kastrup grabs the rebound for the B-Diggers. Long baseball pass to Shelton into the lane. Bounce pass inside Gutierrez, and he banks and scores. Aiden Gutierrez scores for the B-Diggers. They now have a 4-2 lead. 2:35 to go here in the opening quarter from Eaton High School in Northeast Colorado. On the outside right is Zach Grable. Between his legs, backs up. Now in the right corner for Will Grable. Will with a left-handed dribble into the paint. Jump pass in the left corner for Stone. Now backs it out straight away for Will Grable against Caden Kastrup. The B-Diggers right now in a 2-3. Now backing up a little bit more in a 1-3-1. Straight away is Grable. Penetrates into the lane, tries to force it to Martin. He puts it up and he banks and misses. Shelton with a rebound. He has Gutierrez ahead of the field. He lays it up and in! To the rack, Aiden Gutierrez. And Brush now with a 6-2 lead. Under 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter from Eaton. On the outside left with the basketball is Jaden Stone. Stone maintains the dribble. At the top now for Zach Grable. Grable against Shelton between his legs. Eaton's offense has been non-existent. Faking the three as Haythorne steps in. Lob inside, poked away by Kastrup. And it's intercepted by Aiden Gutierrez. 6 turnover. There's a foul near midcourt. Watch out because nearly a technical there on Jaden Stone with 91 seconds to go in the first. And it's a 6-2 lead for the Beat Diggers. To throw it in will be Aiden Gutierrez into Cesar Hinojos. Hinojos will set up the offense at midcourt here towards the top of the three-point circle. Hinojos got to watch out, nearly stripped by Martin. Hinojos jump pass to Shelton into the right corner, penetrating right baseline. Cut off, bounce pass to Caden Kastrup. He's fouled as he misses. Kastrup to the line. That was a hard foul committed by Cole Lockey. And to shoot 2 free throws will be Caden Kastrup. Here with 1:14 to go in the opening quarter. The Beat Diggers lead 6-2. And shockingly enough on their home court, Eaton has been held in check, and the free throw's a rainbow that's up and in. Lots of arc on that one from Caden Kastrup. He's the 4th different Beat Digger in the scoring column. Not just a bank in Colorado, they're Bank of Colorado, proud supporter of local sports and academics. The second free throw is in. Brush is in the lead by a score of 8-2. Long pass in the corner for Grable. Down low, Martin banks and scores right off the glass over Cesar Hinojos. Nice shot over there by Walker Martin. There's a steal by the Reds near midcourt. Now the Beat Diggers try to retrieve it. It's thrown to Shelton with a 3-on-2. Middle of the lane. His floater's up from 10 and good. It got the back of the rim and it went down for Braxton Shelton. Man, what a raucous environment here in Eaton. 10-4. 44 seconds to go in the first. Banking and missing is Grable. He puts it up and he misses again. Aiden Gutierrez with a rebound for Brush. 2 opportunities there for Will Grable. Shelton in the right corner penetrates. Bounce pass inside off the hand of Caden Kastrup. And Brush turns it over for a 4th time. This is crazy up and down action here in Eaton. 22 seconds to go in the first. Calling out the play is Zach Grable just beyond midcourt on the high left. Brush 10, Eaton 4 against Braxton Shelton. Maintains the dribble, looks up at the clock with 9 seconds to go. Gets a pick to his left from Haythorne, and there's going to be a defensive foul as Shelton tried to run through the pick with 6.3 seconds to go. Never saw Haythorne. Yeah, those Eaton fans going a little bit crazy here. All that is a foul. Occasionally you get the moron yelling from the stands. I mean, that was not a dirty foul whatsoever. Checking in is Lucas Stone with 6.3 seconds remaining. He'll throw it in 3/4 court here for the Reds. There's the lob into Grable. Grable with 2 to his left. He's got to put up a shot into the left corner. The ball is out of bounds with 9/10 of a second to go. And Brush might be able to get off a shot here. Turnover number 7 for Eaton. Shelton to throw it in the backcourt. There's a baseball pass, and it's going to go through everybody. That didn't touch anybody. That means it's a turnover for Brush, and Eaton will have a chance. Oh, man, hopefully that doesn't cost Brush with a 6-point lead here on the road. Let's see who throws it in for Eaton. They'll have an easy opportunity here. It'll be Lucas Stone to throw it in. Stone to Lockey. A parking lot 3 is off to the left and off the bottom of the glass. We played 8 minutes here from Eaton High School with the score. It's Brush 10, Eaton 4 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Eaton High School. Brush leads Eaton 10-4 headed to the second quarter. Ivan Cadena swings it right side to Shelton. Out there with Caden Moriarty, Kyle Wellen, and Mark Lopez. Right corner, 3 Shelton is an air ball. And the ball is pulled out of the air by Cole Lockey. Boy, you can barely hear yourself in this gym, man. It's got a lot of reverb here. Lockey back out on the outside left to Jordan Sidwell. Out there with Lucas Stone, and now Mitch Haythorne with the basketball into the paint. Pulls up 6-footer. He left it short. Kyle Wellen with a rebound for the Beat Diggers. Wellen on the outlet to Cadena. 7:25 to go, second quarter. Brush leads by 6. Moriarty, right wing 3 is an air ball picked up by Wellen. He puts it up, and that is blocked out of there, but Shelton will pick it up. Shelton in the lane floats it up, and he misses back rim. And Cole Lockey with a second rebound in as many opportunities. On the outlet right baseline, Walker Martin hits it off the bottom of the rim, banks and he misses again, goes back up and he's fouled. Walker Martin had 3 opportunities and the Beat Diggers got him on that third one. And the senior heads to the line. Caden Moriarty commits the foul for Brush. And Walker Martin to the line. Want to send a special shout out to my friend Lene in Rhode Island. I had not spoken to her in over 20 years. And we caught up today in the free throws off the back of the rim, and it was awesome visiting with Lene. We had great times back at Miami, but I left for Louisiana, ultimately for Colorado, shortly after 96. And she's been in Rhode Island with her beautiful family for 20 years. Second free throw is missed. So it was great to visit with Lene today, and that's the best part of my day, even though this basketball game has gone well for the Beat Diggers, leading the Eaton Reds by a score of 10-4 with possession with 7:01 to go before halftime. There's the inbounds pass to Cardenas. Ivan in the backcourt. He's picked up there at midcourt by Zach Grable. Ivan on the high right, swings it right side to Kyle Wellen. At the top for Shelton, fakes the three, penetrates, right corner. The three by Wellen is off the back of the rim, but Moriarty flags down the rebound for Brush. Now to Lopez, right corner for Wellen. Gets the pick from Lopez, maintains the dribble. Here's Lopez, penetrating right baseline, cross court. The three for Shelton, yes, in the left corner. Braxton Shelton drills the triple, and Brush now leads 13-4. Long three on the other end is good. That is Mitch Haythorne from the parking lot. Shelton the other way in the paint. Down low Moriarty, hooks it up and in. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Oh, that is a terrible call. Oh, man, that is an awful call. Boy, Eaton got a huge break there. Moriarty commits his second. Oh, there's no way that the defender was set. That's the first bad break of the game for either side, and it goes against Brush. There is no way that that was an offensive foul. Eaton has it 13-7, 6:14 to go, second quarter. On the high right with the basketball is Lucas Stone. Check that, that's Jaden Stone. There's a lot of Stones out here. Left corner, penetrating Grable, and he's fouled along the baseline by Kyle Wellen his first. Brush has committed 5 team fouls, make it now 6. Eaton with 2, with 6:04 to go, second quarter. And Brush is in the lead by a score of 13-7. And to throw it in underneath the basket on the offensive end is Will Grable. Grable with Lopez right on top of him, looking, still looking. Lobs it near midcourt. It'll go into the backcourt, but no over and back. It wasn't touched in the front court. Haythorne straight away between his legs. Takes a long three and he banks it in. You got to be kidding me with that. Holy mahungus, he didn't intend for that to happen. It's a 6-0 run for the Reds, and there's a travel by Lopez. That is 7 turnovers for Brush. The Reds had 7 in the opening quarter. Eaton making a run after trailing by 9. They're down by 3 at 13-10. Now the Reds can tie it with another 3. Zach Grable with the basketball. Grable to his right. He's going to feed Will Grable. Dribbling back to his left, bounce pass. Down low in the lane for Martin against Hinojos. He's trapped over there, stolen by Cesar Hinojos. Turnover number 8. Long pass towards Cardenas. Out of bounds. Way, way too strong there for Ivan Cardenas. So the teams exchange turnovers, and here comes Eaton once again. Down 13-10. 5:23 remaining second quarter. Cross-court pass into the front court to Walker Martin. Back on the outside right. Here is Will Grable left of the lane. Back to Zach Grable. Fakes a three. Penetrating. Wants to pull up and shoot, but cannot do so. Now right corner. The Stone three is off the front of the rim. Missed by Jaden Stone. The one-bounce rebound goes to Kyle Wellen. That's his second rebound of the game. Hinojos into the front court. Under 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Here is Moriarty penetrating all the way. Lays it up, and he missed an easy one. Moriarty had an easy layup. And the ball is rebounded by Jaden Stone, his fourth. Stone out of the pack. On the outside left is Zach Grable. Grable to the other Grable on the right side. Haythorne, parking lot three. He did it again! You got to guard that guy. He's got 3 threes in the quarter. 9-0 run, all by Mitch Haythorne. And we're tied at 13. 4:28 to go before the break. Bounce pass on a high left to Hinojos. At the free throw line, right of the lane, spins, turns, kicks it left corner. Lopez, he'll put up the three, and that's off the front of the rim, and the ball is tipped around. It's out of bounds. That's off Jaden Stone, and Brush retains possession. Well, they needed that one. But the B-Diggers have not scored in 2 minutes, and it's tied at 13. Gutierrez back into the game along with Gonzalez and Castro. Aiden Gutierrez, bounce pass, Hinojos, defender in the air, and he fouled him, but no shot was taken. And that might have been Walker Martin. It is with his first. And to throw it in, that's only the third team foul for Eaton. Gutierrez into the corner to Hinojos, back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez swings it left wing to Gutierrez. Baseball pass to the top for Gonzalez on the right wing. Here's Castro. Now to Gonzalez. Left wing three is an offensive foul. Gutierrez tried to run through a pick as Hinojos missed the shot. And Brush has 4 turnovers in the quarter and 9 in the game. Yeah, it didn't look like much contact there. Here comes Eaton the other way with 3:57 to go in the second quarter. Tied at 13. There's a left-handed dribble for Zach Grable against Shelton. Baseball pass right side, Haythorne, another three. That's going to be left short, but the rebound taken by Eaton and a foul. Nobody blocked out. Will Grable, and as he missed, he'll go to the line. The foul was on Caden Castro. His first, and Eaton looking to extend a 9-0 run. This is one reason the Reds are 13-4 and the B-Diggers are 9-8. You get out to a 9-point lead, all of a sudden the other team comes back and the free throw is good. And the Reds have scored the last 10 points of the game. It's 14-13. Second free throw's upcoming. That's in the air, and that's perfect. Eaton 15, Brush 13. 3:47 to go, second quarter. Pass in the backcourt to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a left-handed dribble, crosses midcourt. On the left wing to Castro with a right-handed dribble. Swings it near midcourt to Gutierrez. Now on the right side, here is Braxton Shelton against Will Grable. Shelton looking, still looking, got to get rid of it. Avoid the 5-second call, does to Gonzalez on the left wing. Gets a pick from Castro, dribbles towards the left baseline. Has to kick it back out. Does to Gutierrez, fakes the three. He's picked up over there by Jaden Stone. Left of the lane, he spins, hands it off to Gonzalez. Right baseline, Shelton penetrates, trap, bounce pass inside to Hinojos, and it's off the hand of Walker Martin out of bounds. Are they going to say Hinojos instead? It's off of Cesar, and Eaton goes the other way after Brush's 10th turnover with 3:12 to go before the break. And Eaton now trying to extend an 11-0 run. They lead 15-13. But very low scoring. I mean, you might see this in a girls' game, but not in a boys' game. Martin left of the lane. Picked up by Gutierrez. Back out to Haythorne. Fakes the three. Steps in. He's trapped over there. Now on the right wing. The Stone three is up, and that's off the back of the rim. Cesar Hinojos grabs his 4th rebound. Long pass to Gutierrez. It's a 2-on-2. Right wing Hinojos. 3 in the air, and back ribbed it. And the ball is loose, and it's a foul. There's going to be a hold. And the hold is going to go against the Reds. And Will Grable, that'll be his first. The team's 4th. Brush has committed 8 turnovers already. Gutierrez to throw it in. Baseball pass to Castro, now on the right baseline. Hinojos penetrates, spins, turns, wants to shoot, does, and he misses, but a foul. Man, that's a strong move to the bucket by Cesar Hinojos. And Walker Martin commits his second. And to the stripe is Hinojos attempting to stop the 11-0 run put together by Eaton. Free throw is in. Hinojos now with 3 points in the game. Eaton 15, Brush 14. Second free throw is up, and that's a line drive that's good. Tied at 15 with 2.5 to go. On the right wing, here's Jaden Stone. Backs it out to Will Grable. Crossover dribble against Castro. Now over to Zach Grable on the high left. On the left wing now, here's Martin. Lobs it inside off the bottom of the rim, picked up by Haythorne, who's fouled. Oh, he got a fortunate bounce, and then he missed the shot, and the B-Diggers got him across the wrist. And Robert Gonzalez with his first. Oh, that's too bad. And Haythorne has been the offense primarily for Eaton in the quarter. He's got 9 points on all threes, and the free throw is good. It rattles in. Eaton 16, Brush 15. with 2:19 to go before halftime. Had a late start here. Second free throw is in and out. Oh, the rebound to Martin, and he banks and scores. What are the Beat-Diggers doing? You got to come up with rebounds here. Now, and there's a steal in the backcourt by Grable to Martin. Now to Zach Grable. Brush with their 11th turnover. Haythorne fakes the three. Baseball pass inside is knocked away. It's loose, and now we have a foul. That should go against Eaton. We'll see. Yep. That is against Eaton on the loose ball because Hinojo's had position. Martin commits his third. Well, they're going to have to send him to the bench. Well, you cannot make a bad call in this place. The Eaton fans will be all over you. I mean, these fans are relentless. Jordan Sidwell will check in for Walker Martin with 2:09 to go, second quarter. It's an 18-15 lead for Eaton. They have gone on a 14-2 run since Brush led 13-4. They are relentless. Premier Farm Credit, Sterling, Fort Morgan, Human, Holyoke, the gold standard in ag lending. That's Premier Farm Credit. Hinojos to throw it in for the Beat-Diggers. Yeah, I still don't know what the issue is here. Why there's so much time taken to resume play. Now the three officials are converging. It's only the 16th foul. It was against Eaton. So it's not a 1-and-1 situation. The teams are back to their benches. And I still don't know why they have stopped play for as long as they have. I mean, the score is right. Everything appears to be correct unless it was not Walker Martin who committed the foul. But apparently it was. Let's set the lineup. Zach Grable, Will Grable, along with Mitch Haythorne, Jordan Sidwell, and Cole Lockey for Eaton. Brush with Cesar Hinojos, Braxton Shelton, Aiden Gutierrez, Robert Gonzalez, and Caden Kastrup. The inbounds pass to Hinojos. Hinojos along the right side into the front court. Dribbles right into the lane all the way. Lays it up, and he missed it. Got nothing but glass. And the rebound to Will Grable is third. Into the front court, jump pass, right corner, the Sidwell three. Barely got to the rim. Hinojos grabs the rebound for Brush. That's his fifth. Then he threw it away. The Beat-Diggers with another turnover and then a travel. Then a travel against Sidwell. 2 turnovers there in a span of like 3 seconds. Sloppy game so far. Brush with 12 turnovers and Eaton with 9, and there's only 33 points on the board. And Gutierrez to throw it in. Into the backcourt to Hinojos. Hinojos to Kastrup. Now to Gutierrez, crossing midcourt. Still looking. Back out to Shelton. Shelton just beyond midcourt with 1:35 to go in the second. Shelton against Sidwell. Behind his back, dribbling to his left, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass down low, Hinojos. Now to Kastrup. Little 6-footer is good. Caden Kastrup to the left of the basket scores. Brush makes it a 1-point game. Eaton 18, Brush 17. Here is Will Grable back on the outside right to Haythorne. Guarded closely by Gutierrez because Haythorne has 10 points in this quarter. 10 of Eaton's 14 points. Haythorne looks up at the clock with plenty of time remaining. Now to Zach Grable, 1:04 to go. Dribbles left of the lane all the way off the glass. Got the bottom of the rim and missed. Braxton Shelton with his third rebound. Under a minute to go in the second. Into the front court, picks up the dribble. Right baseline, here is Caden Kastrup. Cross court to Gutierrez. Left corner three. Yes! Aiden Gutierrez with a trifecta. And Brush is on a 5-0 run, leading 20-18. 40 seconds to go in the second. Lockey fakes the three against Gonzalez. Dribbles, turns, hits it right corner now to Grable all the way, lays it up and in on the perfect pass to Zach Grable. And we're deadlocked at 20 with 26 seconds to go in the second. Gutierrez for Brush. Gutierrez met by Grable. Dribbles middle of the lane all the way off the back of the rim, and he missed it. And Sidwell grabs the rebound for Eaton. 15 seconds to go before halftime. On the outside right to Lockey. Up at the clock now with 11 seconds to go. Lockey holds the basketball to Haythorne with 7. Just beyond midcourt with 6. With a left-handed dribble. Straight away Sidwell with 3. Taking too much time. Lockey into the lane. Had the ball stolen by Kastrup. That was a terrible possession by the Eaton Reds. It pays off for the Beat-Diggers. but that was pretty emblematic of what we had here in the opening half. We played 16 minutes of basketball in this Patriot League contest with the score. Brush 20, Eaton 20. It's a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Sean Beltran back at Eaton High School. The teams are making their way to the floor. Deadlocked at 20 as we head to the third quarter. Again, the Bee Diggers had a 9-point lead, and then Eaton went on an 11-0 run. Then Brush reclaimed the lead before Eaton got a late bucket. We'll reset the lineup here once the teams are actually on the floor. Well, you figured this would be a tie game. Two very good senior classes. They met for the state football championship, which was won by Eaton 26-14. And this is the only meeting of the regular season between these teams. And it's a shockingly low score. After 16 minutes, deadlocked at 20. In fact, after the first quarter, the Bee Diggers were up 10-4 and were outscored 16-10 in quarter number 2. Now, Walker Martin has committed 3 fouls. So that's certainly something to note for Eaton. Let's see if he starts the second half. I doubt it. No, he's going to be in there. Well, you got to go after him now. Martin, Jaden Stone, Zach Grable, Will Grable, and Mitch Haythorne for Eaton. They'll have the basketball first. The Bee Diggers with Robert Gonzalez, Mark Lopez, Kyle Wellen, and Cesar Hinojos. There's the inbounds pass to Will Grable. Check that, that's Zach. Now on the outside left, Haythorne against Gonzalez, dribbles at the top. Back out straight away to Martin on the outside right. Here's Will Grable. Grable crosses over, spins, turns, leans, shoots, and scores. Bee Diggers wanted a treble, but he's able to score. He's got 4 points. And the lead is 22-20 for Eaton. 7.5 to go in the third. On the high right, Wellen with the basketball. Down low, bounce pass to Gonzalez. Into the paint, fakes, kicks it back out. Left corner, Yvonne 3 is around and no good. And the rebound into the hands of Walker Martin, his fourth. Long pass to Grable, and he banks and scores. That's Will Grable. And Eaton now with their biggest lead of the game at 24-20, 1 minute into the third quarter. Hinojos in the right corner for Wellen. He'll take a 3. Bingo! Kyle Wellen for Brush. Eaton 24, Brush 23. Right corner, Martin backs up, dribbles into the paint, lays it up too strong, and there's a foul. That's a late whistle. That is a very late whistle. And the foul was committed by Ivan Cardenas. And to the line will be Walker Martin. And he will shoot a deuce for the Reds. And the first free throw's in the air, and he back-rimmed it. Yeah, it shouldn't have been a foul to begin with. Not if you're calling something that late. Second free throw for Walker Martin is in the air, and that one is perfect. Eaton 25, Brush 23, long pass to Lopez. Lopez all the way, has the ball blocked out of bounds by Zach Grable. Yeah, you got to get rid of that much earlier. You can't wait to release that at the height of your jump. And to throw it in is Wellen. Wellen looking, still looking, lobs it back out straight away to Hinojos. Hinojos spins into the paint, lost control, got it back. Hinojos on the right wing to Lopez. Lopez straight away to Cardenas. On the left wing, chest pass to Wellen. Dribbles, left baseline, kicks it back out to Gonzalez. Guarded by Martin, jump pass is tipped away, but Yvonne chases it down, drops the ball and picks it back up. Head of the three-point circle, Wellen, down low Gonzalez. He hooks it up and scores. Robert Gonzalez from 5 feet away has tied the game at 25. Haythorne the other way, left baseline. He backs, he fades, and he scores. Man, nice job on the defender, and Haythorne's able to put it in. He's got 12 points. Eaton 27, Brush 25. 6:03 to go in the third. In between his legs, Hinojos on the outside right. Gonzalez penetrating right baseline, kicks it out. Sesson fakes the three, into the lane, contact made, and that should be a defensive foul on Zach Grable. He fell to the floor without being in position. And that'll be his first foul. Wellen to throw it in. Kyle Wellen in the right corner. Gonzalez back out to Sesson. Hinojos behind the three-point line on the right side with a left-handed dribble. Looks left side to Gonzalez. Picked up by Martin, holding the ball up high. At the top now for Wellen. Slow flow to the offense for Brush. Cardenas in the lane, throws it off the foot of Gonzalez, but Hinojos lays it up and in off the deflection. Well, that was a fluke play for Brush, but they've tied the game at 27. Right corner, Grable takes the three, makes the three. Zach Grable now with 7, 5 in the quarter. Eaton up by 3, 30-27 over Brush. 5:20 to go in the third, and Ivan Cardenas is tied up. Possession arrow stays with Brush. Got to take care of that basketball if you're the Bead Diggers. And now Shelton, Kastrup, and Gutierrez are into the game. With 5:18 remaining in the third, Eaton 30, Brush 27. And Gutierrez, three-quarters court to the left of the Brush bench, will throw it in on the bounce to Hinojos. Left side Gonzalez, dribbles left baseline all the way, cut off over there by Will Grable. Now he's trapped, now he banks and scores. Oh, they left him alone. They got fooled defensively. Gonzalez now with 4. It's a 1-point lead. Here's Zach Grable into the paint. Right corner, Walker. Martin 3 is off the front of the rim, and it's off the top of the backboard. Brush basketball. Wow, I don't know if I can take this. You got 13 minutes of basketball to go, and this thing is really intense here in Eaton. Here's Hinojos for Brush. Hinojos at the top. Right corner, Gutierrez, 3. That's off the back of the rim. Kastrup with a rebound. Kicks it back out over to Gutierrez. The Bead Diggers reset the offense. Gutierrez in the right wing. Now to Shelton. Shelton looking cross court. He's going to have to hand it off, and does to Hinojos. Hinojos right baseline, and an offensive foul. Hinojos pushed off of Jaden Stone. That's Sessad's second foul. 13 turnover against Brush. 4.5 remaining, third quarter. Eaton 30, Brush 29. And coming the other way is Zach Grable. He's had a big quarter offensively, even though we're not even halfway through. They'll spread it out here as Jaden Stone hands it off to Will Grable. Grable just across midcourt. I think they want to catch the Bead Diggers napping here in a rather loose zone. In the left corner, wide open 3. Yes! They caught him napping. Jaden Stone nails it from the corner. No Brush player was even close to him. 33-29. Bounce pass at the top for Hinojos. Right of the lane. Spins back out. Shelton, right wing 3 is off the back of the rim. Walker Martin has the rebound for Eaton, his 5th. Long pass to Zach Grable. Left wing 3 is no good. And Robert Gonzalez grabs the board for Brush on the outlet to Shelton. Long pass to Gutierrez. All the way. Puts it up, and he missed it badly. And pulling the ball away is Will Grable. Grable into the front court on the outside right. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Haythorne fakes the 3, steps in. Bounce pass is intercepted by Hinojos. Hinojos got a one-on-one all the way, and then the ball is stripped out of bounds by Will Grable. Brush retains possession. Down 33-29. Aiden Gutierrez to throw it in. Gutierrez looking, still looking. Swings it down low. Kastrup banks and scores to the right of the basket on the cut to the hoop. Caden Kastrup now with 6. Eaton 33, Brush 31. 3:17 remaining in the third. On the outside left is Will Grable in the corner against Kastrup. Dribbles to his right, into the lane. Swings it right corner. The 3 by Stone is short, and the ball is loose, and it's out of bounds. Nice job of Caden Kastrup blocking out and not allowing an Eaton player to grab the board. The Bead Diggers have a chance to tie the game or take the lead with just over 3 minutes remaining in the third. Hinojos to throw it in the backcourt to Shelton. Shelton now to Hinojos with a left-handed dribble. Hinojos met by Zach Grable at the top. On the right side to Shelton, dribbles to his left. Braxton Shelton swings it right wing over to Gonzalez. Bounce pass is forced, but back to Gonzalez off the deflection. Left wing, Gutierrez triple. Yes, baby! He drilled it from about 20. Aiden Gutierrez now with 8. The Bay Diggers lead 34-33. Martin, jump pass down low. Hawthorne stripped away, and Gonzalez has it. Turnover number 12 for Eaton. Here's Hinojos. Hinojos with a right-handed dribble. Baseball pass. Right corner for Shelton. Dribbles right baseline. Baseball pass. Gutierrez left corner 3. He did it again! Aiden Gutierrez with 11 points. The Bee Diggers up by 4. On the right wing, Haythorne fakes that 3. Now the 3 is not attempted by Grable. He banks it. He scores. Nice drive to the basket by Zach Grable. He's got 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game. Up and down here. Rush 37, Eaton 35. 1:58 to go in the third. Hinojos with a basketball at the top. Boy, now Gutierrez guarded closely over there by Lucas Stone. On the left wing, here is Castro behind the three-point line. Lobs it right baseline, Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts up a 6-footer and scores. On the right baseline, that is Robert Gonzalez, 6 in the quarter. The Bee Diggers lead 39-35. 1:35 to go in the third. Martin working off a pick. Jump pass to the left side to Grable. Haythorne straight away. Now the right corner 3 by Stone is an air ball. Aiden Gutierrez has it for Brush. They can extend the lead here. 1:22 to go. Spinning into the front court is Aiden Gutierrez. Gutierrez picked up over there by Lucas Stone. Now here's Gonzalez looking down low. Kicks it back out to Shelton. Shelton dribbles into the paint. Shelton hands it off to Kastrup. Kastrup in the lane. Kastrup's got to get rid of it and get out of the lane. Right corner Shelton. Bounce pass to Hinojos, and he puts it up, and he misses. And the rebound into the hands of Zach Grable is second. There's the outlet. Stolen by Shelton in the corner. Nice play by Shelton. Down low Gonzalez. He's fouled as he misses. Watch out. Do not taunt. Do not taunt if you're the Bee Diggers. That'll land you a technical. Zach Grable commits the foul. That's his second. That was almost taunting against Gonzalez. And it's very emotional here in Eaton as the Bee Diggers step to the line. Up 39-35. What a game here with 51.9 seconds to go in the third. The Gonzalez free throw is perfect. And Brush now leads by 5. 40-35. Second free throw's upcoming for Robert Gonzalez. A big year so far. Off the bench mainly, and that's up, and that's perfect. Brush is a factor here in this Patriot League, especially if they win tonight. 41-35. 48 seconds to go in the third. Here's Cole Lockey against Caden Kastrup. On the high right, lobs it down low for Martin. Triple teamed. He banks, scores, and a foul. Somehow he got the ball off and he banked it in. And to the line is Walker Martin. Braxton Shelton commits his second. The Bee Diggers just had their biggest lead of 6, cut down to 4. Martin now is 7 points in the game with 38.5 seconds to go in quarter number 3. And the free throw is up, and it barely got to the rim. There's a block out, but it's picked up by Sidwell. Eaton might take the final shot of the quarter. Zach Grable with 30 seconds to go. Grable gets a pick from Martin. At the top, guarded by Shelton. Dribbles left of the lane. Left corner, Sidwell, 3. Yes. Jordan Sidwell makes it a 1-point game. 41-40. Here's Hinojos right in the lane. Had the ball stripped out of bounds. It is off Hinojos' leg. Eaton can claim the lead once again before the end of the quarter. 41-40. A 5-0 run for the Reds. There's the inbounds pass to Zach Grable. Grable at midcourt with 12 seconds to go. Plenty of time here. Guarded by Shelton. On the outside right to Will Grable. Looking down low. Bounce pass Martin. Turns, shoots, misses. Rebound to Kastrup. He throws up a long shot at the buzzer. It's out of bounds with 0.6 of a second to go off the miss. Yeah, I don't know. Caden thought there was no time left on the clock. Yeah, there was no reason to do that. You had time for at least a pass or two. 0.6 of a second to go. And now Martin to trigger it in the backcourt. That's a baseball pass. It'll be caught. And then coming down with a basketball is Zach Grable, and Eaton wanted a foul. That's the end of the quarter. With the score, Brush 41, Eaton 40 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eaton has the ball first to begin the fourth quarter. Zach Grable, Will Grable, Walker Martin, Cole Lockey, and there's a three, and that's good immediately. Zach Grable nails the three. Eaton is now on an 8-0 run, 43-41. 7:42 to go in the game. Here's Braxton Shelton on the outside left. Maintains the dribble. Will set the lineups again. Now on the high right to Moriarty. Bounce pass cross court to Wellen. Now on the high left to Lopez. Lopez towards the top. Cross court bounce pass. Shelton right baseline. Leans, kicks it back out to Lopez. Lopez in the corner for Shelton. Penetrates right baseline. Inside Moriarty puts it up and in! And a foul on Cole Lockey. And we're tied at 43. A beautiful exchange between Shelton and Moriarty. Moriarty scores for the first time in the game, and Lockey commits his second. Moriarty for the and one for the lead. The senior bends, shoots, and scores. Free throw is good. Brush 44, Eaton 43, 7:18 to go in the game. Here is Will Grable with the basketball, kicks it back out near midcourt to Zach Grable against Kyle Wellen. Dribbles to his left, looking down low. Bounce pass left baseline to Martin against Moriarty. Maintains the dribble into the lane. He leans, he hooks, and he misses. Moriarty grabs the rebound. Moriarty in the outlet. Here's Ivan Cardenas. Had the ball stripped from behind. You got to protect the basketball the other way. Grable, right corner three. It's around and no good. And looked like it over and back. Shelton committed the foul. Shelton committed the foul after the rebound from Zach Grable. Wow. That'll be the 14th foul against Brush. And here comes Mitch Haythorne, who scored 10 points in the second quarter. He's got 12 in the game. And Will Grable to throw it in. Looking for the cutter to the basket is Will Grable. The lob to Zach at the free throw line against Wellen. Dribbles. And that's going to be a traveling violation. Oh, I didn't see that. 14 turnovers. And now, you know, there's a reason that officials don't want to work. I mean, there's a little bit too much here going on in Eaton. Got to tone it down. Players make mistakes. Officials make some calls, too, that are not going to go their way. And you got to tone it down. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Officials are not perfect. I don't think some fans get that. There's a bad call. They're all over them. Here's Braxton Shelton across the timeline. Back on the high right to Wellen. Right corner for Lopez. Lopez with 6:35 to go. Brush leads by one. The Moriarty three is off to the left. It's out of bounds off of Zach Grable. Brush retains possession. Yeah, I mean, what I've heard here would constitute abuse. And Wellen to throw it in. Wellen looking. Bounce pass down low for Hinojos. Dribbles, hooks, and scores. Cesar Hinojos is fouled as well. Hinojos to the line, and Brush leads by three. 46-43. And the foul was committed by Zach Grable, his third. Boy, the B-Diggers trying to pull it off here, but plenty of time to go. And the free throw is in and out. The rebound to Zach Grable, his fourth. Grable into the front court, stolen, but Lopez might have been out of bounds, and it was. He had his left foot on the baseline. And to throw it in, three-quarters court will be Zach Grable. Grable looking. Baseball pass in the back court. Picked up by Will Grable. At the top, on the outside right, Haythorne down low, Martin. He puts it up and he missed it. And Moriarty went for the rebound. It's loose on the floor, and bodies are on the floor. And now they blew the whistle. Wow. Well, that is pretty intense between Will Grable and Ivan Cardenas. It should be a tie-up. It's a tie-up to Brush. Wow. Oh, man. This is getting pretty intense here. Brush 46, Eaton 43. 6:11 to go in the game. Hinojos to throw it in. Still looking in the backcourt to Moriarty. Moriarty with a dribble. Bounce pass to Hinojos crossing midcourt. Hinojos with the basketball between his legs. Picks up the dribble on the outside right to Wellen. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. Brush leads by 3. Cross court to Lopez. Lopez in the left corner to Hinojos. Hinojos looking, dribbling to his right. The Bee Diggers will be patient here. Cross court pass to Lopez. Lopez to his left, back at the top to Ivan Cardenas. Well, you got to move here. Now to Lopez. He's not a scoring threat here. Got to kick it somewhere. Now in the right corner, Moriarty. Double team. Jump pass towards Wellen. Poked away. Wellen, though, retrieves it. Now to Ivan Cardenas. 5:28 to go in the game. Brush 46, Eaton 43. Hinojos on the right wing. Lobs it down low for Moriarty. Puts it up and in. Oh, a beautiful hook by Moriarty. What a pass by Hinojos. The Bee Diggers lead by 5. 48-43. Here with the basketballs, Will Grable. Now to Zach. Zach lobs it down low for Martin. Deflected, and the ball is loose. It's picked up by Hinojos. Now the Bee Diggers can extend the lead over to Wellen. Wellen with the defender in the air. Banks and scores! Kyle Wellen has 5.5, and Brush leads by 7, 50-43. No timeout yet for Eaton. Here's the long three. That's up, and that is missed by Grable. And the box out by Cardenas. And the rebound to Cade Moriarty. The Bee Diggers are looking super sharp here with 4:43 to go in the game in a raucous environment. Brush 50, Eaton 43. In the right corner, Moriarty with the basketball. The Bee Diggers are on a nice run. Kicks it at the top for Hinojos. Hinojos dribbles to his left of the lane. Now to Lopez. He'll take the three, and that's an air ball. And then Wellen went over the back. Wellen with his second foul. And Lopez missed that three by a mile. Not even close. And now substitutions for Brush. Gutierrez, Gonzalez, Kastrup, and Shelton into the game. And with 4:27 to go, it'll be Eaton basketball. Timeout. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, 842-4555. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Wow. Brush was up early by 9, then trailed by 5. They now have a 7-point lead on the road against Eaton, looking for a huge victory. And the Bee Diggers have turned it over only 3 times in the second half after 12 turnovers in the first half. Eaton has 15 turnovers in the game, and 10 of those were in the opening half. Jaden Stone out there along with Zach Grable, Will Grable, Mitch Haythorne, and Walker Martin. And Will to throw it into Zach. Here comes Will Grable across the timeline. Eaton needs a bucket here. On the outside left of Zach. Zach against Shelton. Dribbles into the paint at the free throw line. Swings it right side to Haythorne. Guarded by Gutierrez. Bounce pass down low for Martin. Inside to Haythorne. And he's fouled as he missed. One up for the shot, but somebody got him. It might have been Gonzalez. Nope, it was Hinojos instead. That'll be his third. And Mitch Haythorne, averaging 14.6 points a game this season, has scored 12 in this game, makes the first free throw. That stops the Bee Digger run, and it's 50-44 Brush. Second free throw's upcoming. He spins, he shoots, and it's good. Backcourt pressure being applied. Bounce passes into Gutierrez, knocked away, stolen by Martin. Martin puts it up too strong. The rebound to Grable, lost control, and he got it back. And now the ball is loose and a foul. That'll be the 17th foul against Brush. Can't commit turnovers like that. Oh man, the Bee Diggers don't want to get lazy. He should be at the line. Will Grable's at the line for the 1-and-1 with 4:03 to go. You got to come back to the basketball. I don't think Brush realizes this is a 1-and-1. Eaton certainly does, and now to the stripe is Will Grable. The free throw is in. 6 points unofficially in the game. Brush 50, Eaton 46. Free throw number 2 is around, in and out. Nice block out there. Shelton grabs the rebound for Brush. It's a 2-possession lead with 3:55 to go. Shelton on the high right, maintains the dribble, trapped in the corner. Jump pass Hinojos. Hinojos kicks it back out straight away to Gonzalez. Has to flag it down near midcourt. Gonzalez over to Shelton. Shelton, left-handed dribble against Jaden Stone. Now to Gutierrez. Gutierrez into the lane. Gutierrez leans, backs it out Kastrup. Kastrup holds the ball up high. Kastrup looking, cross-court pass to Gutierrez. Long three is up and in and out. Oh, it was halfway down. The rebound to Walker Martin is sixth. Martin out of the pack. Long pass to Stone. Stone leans, banks, and scores off the glass. It's now a 5-0 run for Eaton. Brush 50, Eaton 48. 3:14 to go in the game. Timeout, Brush. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Well, they need that timeout. That's a good timeout there by head coach Wayne Bach. I mean, the one thing we know for Brush, regardless of the outcome of this game, nobody wants to play them in the Patriot League tournament. A lot of talent on this team despite a 9-8 record. Tremendous basketball game tonight from Eaton High School. The Bee Diggers have the basketball with Hinojos, Kastrup, Gutierrez, Shelton, and Gonzalez. This is a very, very solid offensive lineup. Zach Grable, Will Grable, Mitch Haythorne, along with Walker Martin and Jaden Stone. At midcourt, just beyond midcourt, Shelton to throw it in. Bounce pass into Gutierrez on the high left. Inside to Hinojos. A defender in the air, banks and scores. Nice job there. Hinojos now with 10. The Bee Diggers lead 52-48. 3 minutes to go in the game. Here is Zach Grable at the top now for Martin. Eaton needs a bucket here with now well under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Haythorne straight away. Haythorne to his right, picks up the dribble. In the left corner, here is Stone. Jump pass inside, foul. Kastrup commits a foul on the entry pass to Martin. Don't want to do that. You send him to the line. Kastrup now with his second. Walker Martin to shoot the 1-1 for the Reds. And the free throw is up and in. 52-49 Brush. Second free throw for the Arkansas-bound senior. Walker Martin is in the air, and that is going to be short. And the rebound to Gonzalez. Huge possession here for Brush with a 3-point lead. Hinojos with the basketball. Hinojos spins in the lane. Hinojos left baseline to Kastrup. Dribbles, trapped underneath, and then the ball is poked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Brush. Moriarty's in for Gonzalez. And Gutierrez to throw it in. Gutierrez looking, still looking. Right baseline for Moriarty. Right corner for Gutierrez. Guarded tightly over there. Gutierrez dribbles to his left. Into the paint. Spins, turns, shoots, scores! That is Aiden Gutierrez with a bucket. And the Bee Diggers lead by 4. And then banking and scoring the other way is Walker Martin. Just like that, they get the bucket back. 54-51. On the right wing, here's Kastrup at the free throw line. Back out to Shelton. Shelton was tripped up. That'll be the 15th foul. Gutierrez, by the way, now has 13 points in the game with 2:06 to go. Gutierrez will throw it in again from the same spot as the previous possession with a 54-51 Brush lead. Kastrup back out to Shelton, left corner Gutierrez, and an offensive foul on Moriarty, an illegal screen. That'll be his third foul, and the Bee Diggers have committed their 17th turnover with just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Eaton can tie it with a 3. On the outside left is Haythorne. Back out to Grable. There is Will Grable. Now on the right side to Martin behind the 3-point line. Right wing, here's Haythorne. Haythorne against Gutierrez. Dribbles to his right. Spinning, loses the ball, and it's taken away by Cesar Hinojos. Hinojos on the high right, want to slow it down. Bounce pass to Moriarty. Puts it up, and he missed it. Moriarty trying to go back up and scores. Off the glass, Caden Moriarty with a big rebound and a big bucket. He's got 7 points in the quarter. The Beat Diggers lead by 5, 56-51. A minute 26 to go in the game. Cross-court pass is well over the head of Jaden Stone, out of bounds. He threw it nearly into the seats. Eaton now with their 17th turnover. Brush leads by 5. Can they pull it off on the road here? There's the inbounds pass to Hinojos. Hinojos in the backcourt. Cesar Hinojos. Baseball pass to Shelton is going to be intercepted by Walker Martin, and then nearly re-intercepted. Martin all the way, lays it up and in off the glass. Walker Martin with 5 in the quarter, 12 in the game. Timeout Eaton with 69 seconds to go. And Brush leading 56-53. That was a huge turnover against Brush because Shelton was open. If Hinojos gets the ball to him quicker, then the Beat Diggers have a 7-point lead instead. That's a 4-point swing. Well, I hope you're tuning in here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. High school wrestling coming up tomorrow. It'll be at 9 a.m. The regional championships, not only from Brush, but we'll be monitoring several locations and following 9 schools: Brush, Sterling, Fort Morgan, Akron, Marino, Wiggins, Lyman, Sedgwick County, Fleming, and Burlington. First things first, the Beat Diggers are looking for another big road win. They won earlier this year at University by a point. Almost a similar score here. Brush with a 3-point lead, 56-53. With a minute 9 to go. Gutierrez to throw it in. In the backcourt to Kastrup. Kastrup now lobs it to Hinojos. Hinojos all the way, lays it up, and he missed it. Rebound Moriarty, and he puts it up and in! Moriarty with another big one! He's got 9 points in the quarter. Here is Haythorne, left baseline, 53 seconds to go. And his pass is tipped. Haythorne gets it right back. Back out to Grable. Here is Zach Grable straight away. Back out to Haythorne. 44 seconds remaining. Engineering the offense is Grable. Left of the lane against Shelton. Leans, banks, scores, and a foul. Oh, man, that's a killer for Brush. Shelton commits the foul. You just got to let him go. That's his 4th.
Hey, get up! Get up!
Zach Grable's had a huge second half. 12 of his 14 points. 58-55. And now he can make it a 2-point game. Free throw is off the back of the rim and rebounded by Moriarty. That's a huge miss. And then we got a foul on Haythorne, only the team's 6th foul. Haythorne's first. Yeah, no, it's not 1-1. It's not a 1-1. The officials were walking to the other end. 35.6 to go. The Beat Diggers cannot turn it over here. Aiden Gutierrez to throw it in. He's got Hinojos open. You got to find him there. Now to Shelton. Shelton is fouled. Along the side by Jaden Stone. That's his 2nd. And Braxton Shelton, who has scored all of his points in the opening half with the front end of the 1-1. Brush 58, Eaton 55. 34.2 seconds to go in the game from Eaton. Braxton Shelton at the line. He bends, he shoots, and short. Rebound is controlled by Zach Grable. Grable with the basketball into the front court on the outside right. Hands it off to Stone, and Stone is fouled by Shelton, and he's fouled out. That's a good call. Braxton was too close to him. 26.4 to go. You cannot get that close to him. Shelton fouls out with 5 points. Yeah, I mean, there was contact, and they're going to call that every time. And now Jaden Stone can make this a 1-point game. Kyle Wellen checks in. Yeah, you don't want them to score at the line. Free throw is good. Brush 58, Eaton 56. Again, 26.4 seconds to go. And the second free throw is coming up for Stone. The left-hander bends, shoots, and scores. 58-57, and the Beat Diggers call a timeout. High Plains Bank at Wiggins. Check them out at highplainsbank.com. Another outstanding sponsor of Morgan County Athletics. And his High Plains Bank. Timeout was actually called by Eaton. But Brush with a 58-57 lead. Now, you don't want to play not to win here. You want to get aggressive. That doesn't mean take a shot. But move the ball around. Don't get fouled immediately. The Bait Diggers have only committed 6 turnovers in the second half. Eaton's got 7 in the half. And 17 in the game. Brush with 18 in the game. Zach Grable, Will Grable, Walker Martin, Cole Lockey, and Mitch Haythorne for Eaton. Caden Castrop, Cesar Hinojos, Kyle Wellen, Caden Moriarty, and Aiden Gutierrez for Brush. Gutierrez will throw it in the backcourt. Gutierrez looking. You don't want a baseball pass in the backcourt to Hinojos. Hinojos with a left-handed dribble. Watch out for behind. Hinojos bounce pass to Moriarty, and then he's fouled from behind as he missed. It'll be 2 free throws. Haythorne commits the foul with 20.8 seconds to go. Moriarty to shoot 2. Eaton student section making all types of noise. Free throw is up and in. Moriarty with ice in his veins has got 10 points all in the fourth quarter. Brush 59, Eaton 57. Another timeout on the floor. You just want to avoid Eaton trying to tie the game with a 3 if Moriarty makes this free throw. Well, you wouldn't have it any different for a Brush Eaton game. Thing is going down to the wire. It's been tight all the way. The Beat Diggers have had the biggest lead of the game on either side. They were up by 9 in the opening half. It was a 13-4 lead early. And free throw number 2 is coming up here for Caden Moriarty. Would love to see Brush walk away with a huge road win. They certainly deserve it. They do deserve it. What a game here. Brush girls lost to Eaton last night, 51-36. And I thought the Brush girls played a really solid game. The problem is they couldn't knock down the outside shots until the second half when they nailed 3 threes. But they missed all of their 3-pointers in the opening half, and they were down. Well, it was the first quarter that killed them. They lost by 15. They were down 15-0 after 1. Moriarty now to the line to shoot the second of 2. He made the first one. No Beat Diggers are in the lane. They're all on the other side of the court. Moriarty with a free throw is up and good. It's a 3-point lead, 20.8 seconds to go. There's the inbounds pass to Grable. This is Zach Grable with the basketball. At the top, fakes the 3. In the corner for Haythorne. He'll take the 3. Good. The game is tied. He nails the 3, and we are tied with 11.6 seconds to go. Timeout. Oh, man, what a shot. That was not an easy shot. He was not in rhythm. But Haythorne has tied the game at 60. We were tied at 20 at halftime. Haythorne now with 17 in the game. Can the Beat Diggers pull off a last-second win here in regulation? What a shot. That's not bad defense. That's great offense. Again, the ball was thrown to Haythorne, went off his hand, picked it up off a bounce, and then he shot it. But again, really not in rhythm. And let's see who the inbounds passer is for Brush. You don't need a three, you just need any type of bucket here. And you can't have a turnover if not Eaton can win it in regulation. They're going to pressure in the backcourt. Got to be very careful with this pass. Gutierrez to throw it in with 13.2 seconds to go, and we are tied at 60. Gutierrez running the baseline over to Hinojos. Hinojos crossing midcourt with 10 seconds to go. Now with 8, and he calls a timeout with 8.3 seconds remaining. That's a good timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Now the Bee Diggers will set up the play to try to win this game in regulation. You don't need to shoot too quickly. Eaton, on the other hand, does not want to foul. If Brush fouls on the offensive end, it's not a free throw. If Eaton fouls, it's a 1-and-1 unless the Bee Diggers are shooting. Big situation. The atmosphere is pretty intense here in Eaton. It will be Brush basketball, tied at 60 with 8.3 seconds remaining. I mean, you could say that you could go to Cesar, but I mean, Aiden Gutierrez has had a great game. So is Moriarty in the fourth quarter, particularly in this quarter. Moriarty has 11 points all in this quarter. Caden Kastrup is a good shooter. Kyle Wellens hit a three in this game. Anybody's an option. Wellen to throw it in. Just beyond midcourt. Kyle Wellen to trigger it in for Brush. Jaden Stone is right there on top of him. Wellen looking, bounce pass right corner for Gutierrez, nearly lost it. Gutierrez to his left, 4 seconds to go. Spinning, turning, has the ball stripped away. Here is Grable to Haythorne. Haythorne is going to let the clock run out. The clock is going to run out, and we are going to overtime. He waited too late, and we are headed to overtime after Brush committed the miscue there. Brush 60, Eaton 60. An extra 4 minutes of basketball on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. All right, the Bee Diggers have won the opening tip here in overtime. Try to get back to our setup. Apparently we had a mishap. Tied at 60. The Hinojos free throw is good. Cesar Hinojos makes this a 61-60 game. And that free throw is in. 62-60. With the basketball now in the left corner is Walker Martin. Martin dribbling to his left. Setting up the offense here for Eaton. Back to Grable. Over to Stone in the left corner. Martin penetrates, hooks it up and in. And we are deadlocked at 62 off the bucket by Martin. 3 minutes to go in the game. The other way, here's Hinojos at the top, dribbling to his left, spinning, and then lost control. Here comes Eaton the other way. Behind his back is Zach Grable. Down low, Martin. Walker Martin scores again off the Brush turnover. Their 19th, 64-62. Then we'll see if we can reestablish our setup here that we had earlier. There's the lob down low to Castro. Bounce pass inside Moriarty. Off of Moriarty out of bounds. Basketball belonging to the Eaton Reds. Apologize, we were on the air, but we had a different type of connection here. Brush doesn't want to get sloppy here in overtime. They're down 64-62 with 2.5 to go in the game. And here comes Eaton the other way. Back on the high right is Walker Martin. Martin with a basketball, hands it off to Jaden Stone. They're in no hurry to shoot. Back out to Zach Grable. Grable into the lane, swings it in the right corner And now the right wing three. Haythorne is blocked by Hinojos. Hinojos picks up the ball at midcourt. Bounce pass to Castro to Hinojos. Puts it up and in. What a play. Hinojos now with 12 in the game. Right wing. Haythorne three is no good. And Moriarty has the rebound. Moriarty has to get rid of it. And now it's taken by Martin and then put up and in by Haythorne. The Bee Diggers commit another turnover. Haythorne scores off that mess. 66-64 in favor of Eaton. A minute 40 to go in overtime. Kastrup into the lane. Kastrup is fouled. That'll be the 10-team foul. And that is against Will Grable, his second. Wow. Incredible here. So here we go. 2 free throws for Caden Kastrup. If he misses, the Bee Diggers might be forced to foul here. Free throw is off the glass and in. Are you kidding me? It is off the glass and in. Second free throw is back rim, no. And the rebound to Walker Martin. They don't have to shoot. Kastrup goes 1 out of 2 from the line. And now we have a timeout. Timeout called by the Eaton Reds. Wow. Well, we have a minute 33 to go in the game. Eaton 66, Brush 65, Eaton basketball. Yeah, Caden did not look comfortable at the line after banking in the first and then missing the second by a mile. 93 seconds to go. The Bee Diggers need to come up with a big play. Couple of turnovers, critical ones in overtime as Brush now has 20 turnovers in the game. And the Reds have committed 17. Win or lose, it's been a heck of a performance by the Bee Diggers. It'll be Wellen, Hinojos, Moriarty, Kastrup, and Gutierrez for Brush, trailing by 1 in overtime. It'll be thrown in by Will Grable to Zach Grable. Out there with Haythorne, Jaden Stone, and Walker Martin. The Bee Diggers are going to have to foul here. There's no reason for Eaton to shoot. He'll hold the ball on his right hip with a minute 24 to go. That is Grable with the basketball. That is Zach against Wellen. Dribbling to his right. Cross court to Will Grable. Will dribbles by defender. Now at the free throw line. Back out to Stone. A minute 8 to go in the game. The Bee Diggers won't foul too early. Stone kicks it back out near midcourt. That's Zach Grable with the basketball. Zach back out to Will. 58 seconds to go. Now maybe you commit a foul somewhere. And he lost control of the basketball. And Castro picks it up. A huge turnover. The Bee Diggers can take the lead. Hinojos at the top. Hinojos down low for Moriarty. Bounce pass inside. Kastrup dribbles, puts it up, and in! And a foul! And a foul! Kastrup scores, and he goes to the line on the little hook with 44.7 to go. And the foul's committed by Walker Martin. That'll be his fourth. Oh, my gosh. Great ball movement there. Kastrup now has 9 points in the game. Just when the Bee Diggers were in trouble, they're up by 1, looking to go up by 2. If Kastrup misses, no Bee Digger can grab the rebound unless it's Kastrup. And Walker Martin has fouled out. That's even bigger. Martin fouls out with 16 points in the game, averaging 15 and a half this season. Cole Lockey is in. Brush 67. Eaton 66. The Bee Diggers came up with a huge turnover. Free throw is back rim, no good. And the rebound to Haythorne. Eaton can take the lead. Here is the left baseline all the way, laying it up and in is Will Grable. Uncontested off the glass, 32 seconds to go. Hinojos the other way, spins, kicks it inside to Moriarty, puts it up, and he missed a wild shot. And now nearly a tie-up, and Lockie is tied up. He is tied up. And, boy, I thought the Beat Diggers committed the foul. Let's see what the call is. It will be a tie-up, but it will be Eaton basketball. Eaton retains possession, 23.6 seconds to go. Can the Beat Diggers come up with another turnover after the miss in the lane by Moriarty? To throw it in is Grable. There's the lob pass taken to the backcourt by Grable. Now front court pass to Stone. Stone all the way, lays it up, and he missed it. Moriarty grabs the rebound. Moriarty was fouled. That should be it. No! They can't call a travel there. They can't call a travel there. That's a terrible call. But it's going both ways. Wow. Wow. But again, officials are going to make mistakes. It's been on both ends. Will Grable to throw it in. The lob into Zach. The jump pass is loose, and Moriarty's got it. Moriarty is tripped up at midcourt. No whistle. He was tripped up in a foul. Gonzalez committed the foul. Wayne Bach thought that Moriarty was tripped up and no whistle. With 8.8 seconds to go, Gonzalez commits the foul. I think Eaton has caught 2 breaks. With all the complaining up here from the Eaton fans, I think they've caught 2 breaks. It's a 1-and-1 here for Zach Grable. Check that, 2 free throws. Well into the double bonus. Boy, they caught another break there, and the free throw is up, and that's off the back of the rim. The Beat Diggers with a shot to tie or win the game. All they got to do is grab the rebound or just even if he makes it. 68-67. Second free throw is upcoming. That one is up, and that's no good. And Welland tries to chase that a rebound over to Moriarty. Here comes Hinojos. Hinojos with 5. Hinojos with 4. Left of the lane. Leans, puts it up, and he's fouled. Hinojos fouled with 2.6 seconds to go. Off the 2 missed free throws, Hinojos can give Brush the lead. And the foul was committed by Will Grable, his third. Hinojos with 2.6 to go. 68-67 free throw. Yes, for Cesar Hinojos. We're tied at 68. Can Hinojos give Brush the lead with a mere 2.6 seconds to go? Hinojos then shoots and he scores. Eaton with one final shot. It's a timeout. Hinojos nails both free throws, and the Beat Diggers are all fired up. Brush 69, Eaton 68. What a game. One defensive stand away from winning in Eaton is Brush. Hinojos has scored 4 in overtime. He's got 14 points in the game. Does Eaton have one final shot? They'll have to do it the length of the court. Oh, man. What a game. An instant classic. This is 1010 KSIR. Brush, Fort Morgan, Weldona. And on the web at KSIR.com on the TuneIn app as well. 69-68 Brush. Remember, Walker Martin fouled out. Mitch Haythorne is the long threat. He made 3 threes in the second quarter, but they will have to inbound it in the backcourt. Jaden Stone to throw it in. You don't want to foul of your Brush. Stone with 2.6 to go. Stone runs the baseline. Stone with a baseball pass. Backcourt. Here is Grable. A long 3, and that's off the right side of the rim, and the Beat Diggers pull it off. They pull it off on the miss by Zach Grable. 69-68. The Beat Diggers celebrate at center court. Holy mahungus, what a game for the Brush Beat Diggers. Oh, what a game for Brush. The Beat Diggers win 69-68 in overtime. What a game. Wow. It doesn't get better than that. Holy mahungus. Let's take a short break. We'll come back with a postgame. Brush 69, Eaton 68 in overtime. On 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Beat Diggers pull it off. They win this game in overtime in Eaton. Brush 69, Eaton 68. What a game the Beat Diggers looked like. They were in trouble when Eaton didn't have to shoot, but a key turnover down the stretch, and then Hinojos was fouled with 2.6 seconds to go. He nailed both free throws, and Brush has pulled it off. I think the Beat Diggers have already exited the floor. I'd love to speak with head coach Wayne Bach, and we got him after that game against University, but it's a wild atmosphere here in Brush. And let's run through the numbers here for the Beat Diggers. They move to 10-8 overall, 6-3 in the Patriot League, and Eaton now at 13-5 overall and 6-3 in league play. What a game once again for several Beat Diggers, including Hinojos. He had 14 points to go along with 5 rebounds. The Beat Diggers had 4 players in double figures, 13 for Aiden Gutierrez, 11 for Caden Moriarty all in the fourth quarter. This kid was incredible. Robert Gonzalez with 10, 5 apiece for Braxton Shelton and Kyle Wellen. How about Caden Castro with 9 in the game? Ivan Cardenas had 2. For the Reds, they got 19 from Mitch Haythorne, 16 from Walker Martin, 14 for Zach Grable. Will Grable had 7, as did Jaden Stone, 5 for Jordan Sidwell. The Beat Diggers with 23 turnovers unofficially. Eaton with 19 at the line. Brush was 14 of 17. Eaton was 10 of 18. Rebounding totals nearly the same. 26 for Eaton, 25 for Brush. Zach Grable and Walker Martin had 6 apiece for Eaton. Caden Moriarty had 7 for the Beat Diggers. Just an incredible win for Brush. We're going to keep it right here. And if Coach Bach ends up coming back, I don't think he will, because they've got to be really fired up. We will have some video for those listening. I mean, we'll post it, even if for those not listening, you can relay to those that will have it on our 1010 KSIR Sports Facebook page. For those not listening, if you are, you can relay that information, as we always try to do, because we do have video of the final few seconds, the 2 Hinojos free throws, and then that final stop by the Beat Diggers in an incredible 1-point victory here on the road in overtime. It clearly does not get a lot better than that in a game in which Brush led by 9 early. They were up 10-4 after 1, tied at 20 at halftime, 41-40 after 3, tied at 60 in overtime. Beat Diggers nearly won it in regulation, but Mitch Haythorne hit a key 3 with about 11 seconds to go. And then Haythorne had a chance. Had he shot the ball with inside of 2 or 3 seconds, he would have had about a 15-foot jumper, but he dribbled it nearly all the way, and time ran out in regulation. But even then, Eaton went up a couple of times in overtime. The Beat Diggers would simply not go away. They would not go away, and they won this game 69-68 in overtime. I'm going to keep it here as long as possible, just in case we see Coach Bach. Boy, some games are worth doing. And even though it got out of hand at times tonight, not necessarily on the floor, but in a game like this, it's very hard to officiate. You can't be booing officials. That did happen. It did happen here. And, you have to keep things under control. We need officials, not only in Colorado, everywhere throughout the country. And if players make mistakes, and I know they're amateurs, and the officials are getting paid, they're not perfect. We have to accept in high school sports that mistakes and bad calls will be made. I acknowledge 2 or 3, but it's part of the game. It's not why it should cost you a game. It happens on both sides, and it happened on both sides tonight. I think the officials did a very credible job. Yes, it wasn't perfect. It's not supposed to be. The game is moving at a tremendous speed, and you've got 3 guys out there doing the very best they can, and the barking from the stands does not help that situation. So I certainly commend all officials because I've been doing games here for over a quarter of a century, and it could happen anywhere, and it does happen in a lot of places. But nonetheless, the story here was the resiliency by the Brush Bee Diggers to win this game tonight in Eaton, 69-68. Keep in mind the Regional Wrestling Championships begin tomorrow or resume tomorrow at 9 o'clock on 1010 KSIR with the Brush Bee Diggers and Sterling Tigers. And Coach Bach is coming up here from, and we'll disconnect here. And we will bring in the coach of the Bee Diggers, Wayne Bach, after an incredible victory tonight. We're keeping it as long as we could. I'm glad Coach Bach is up here, Coach. I mean, I don't even know where you start with a game like this, but this was simply phenomenal in a raucous environment.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I don't really pay attention to crowds, but it looked like it was dang near packed, and it was a great high school environment. And I hope our kids appreciate that, and I hope they get that, because that's what high school sports are about. But yeah, I think I'm about 80 right now. That aged me quite a bit.
What do you make of those last few seconds? It looked like Eaton, all they had to do was essentially, they weren't going to dribble out the clock. Your team was going to foul, but on 2 occasions in overtime, your team came up with big turnovers. And if you need a guy, it's Sessa to make those 2 free throws. He's got, as they say, ice water in his veins.
Yeah, I'm sure people were calling me an idiot for not taking the timeout, but when your best player has a hands in his ball, or have the ball in his hands, sorry, still trying to collect my thoughts, I'm not going to call it, because I trust that guy. I would trust that guy babysitting my kids, so, if he has the ball in his hands, I'm going to trust it. And, but yeah, our defense, it really stepped up tonight. They were locked in from the get-go. But we also knew we needed this game. We made a goal 3 games ago that we're going to end this year 4-0, and we're going to go on a streak. And right now we're sitting 3-0 in those games, but we got to come back on Tuesday and finish this thing off. But gosh dang it, what a great environment. I love our guys. They never quit, and it's awesome.
A couple of final things. I'm John Beltran with Brush head coach Wayne Bach. What about what you're getting off your bench? This team is so much deeper. Caden Moriarty did not play on this team last year. 11 points in the fourth quarter. Caden Castrop, Aiden Gutierrez hitting threes. This team is a lot deeper, it seems, than it was maybe a month ago.
Yeah, and their dumb coach finally figured out some rotations. If you talk to Moriarty or K-Dog, I think he regrets not coming out last year. And he would have helped us out a lot last year, and obviously he's helping us out this year. And then Castrop and Aiden, those guys put in so much time in the summer. I hope the little kids that come to our games and watch this stuff, they see the product on the floor, but I hope they understand all the amount of time these kids have put in. It's not just all glory. We have open gym 4 times a week, and they're there every single time. So, gosh dang it, I love these guys. They're phenomenal.
Final thing, Coach, was there any specific message after the Sterling game? Because that was a 40-some-odd point loss. Obviously, they're not 40 points better. You played a lot better against Resurrection Christian, who beat Sterling, because that might have been a wake-up call this season. Your team's played a lot better since that game.
Yeah, I would probably say it was. And then the next day we played Sydney, and we were still hurt from Sterling.
Right.
Not physically, but mentally and emotionally. So we kind of rewired the way our brains work and our thought process on things, and that has helped out tremendously. And it's fun. This is a fun group to coach, and like you said, it's deep, and I feel bad because some of our guys, more than likely they would start on other teams, and they're so dang unselfish, and they just want to win, and that's why I love them. They're hard-nosed guys that work hard. I love it.
A couple of final things now. I want to stretch it a bit. How big is senior night going to be on Tuesday against Strasburg, and then the Patriot League tournament, which is pretty much now up for grabs, even though Sterling's been the top dog most of the season?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to enjoy this tonight, and like I always tell our guys, we're going to enjoy it, and then when our heads come off our pillows the next day, whether it's a win or a loss, we're moving on. So we're going to enjoy this thing tonight, and then we're going to focus on Strasburg, because with Strasburg, it's easy to look at the record.
Right.
But gosh dang, they play pretty much all freshmen and sophomores, and they are good, and they're going to be good for a while.
Yeah.
And so we can't go in and just look at their record, because they're a well-coached team, and they are good. They're just learning how to win with young guys. So
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for all your coverage and getting our guys' names out there. I know they appreciate you like no other, so thank you.
Absolutely. That's Brush head coach Wayne Bach. The Bee Diggers win in overtime tonight over the Eaton Reds in Eaton, 69-68. Thanks so much for Coach Bach coming up here and speaking with us after one of the biggest wins, really, in program history. Eaton was a 13-win team going into this game, but the Bee Diggers pull it off. I'm John Beltran. The final score once again tonight, Brush 69, Eaton 68 in overtime on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.